Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in to another video. So we are barely 3 days into Ramadan and Foodie Beauty has ramped things up. We've had a scam, we've had a rage, and now we have drama. So just like her last live stream says, up to no good, Foodie Beauty has been up to no good, and now we are seeing the repercussions of that. Gorl World has made contact with members of Salah's family. So we'll be talking about what is going on, how did we get here, and what it is about Foodie Beauty that caused all of this. Because there are certain things that have occurred in the last 48 hours, I think, which have contributed to the current situation. Please note that no names are going to be used. Any information that is now coming to the forefront will not be shown here. At the end of the day, Salah's relatives, his sister, his father, and anybody else who is or may become involved did not ask for any of this drama and any of this mess. So it appears that Foodie Beauty has been having conflict with another reactor. And it appears that Foodie and this reactor have been going back and forth for at least several days now, if not longer. And I believe that the spat is occurring over Twitter and on YouTube, and it has been escalating. Allegedly at some time yesterday, and I think the timing of yesterday will be important here, an account was created under the name and image of this other creator's child, possibly children as well. And this account, the child of this creator that Foodie's arguing with, posted a comment under one of Foodie's videos. And the comment said something along the lines of, "I wish my mom would stop talking about you. It has affected me greatly. I am getting contacted at my university about all this, and I wish that she would just stop." I believe there was a second comment also, either from the same child or a different child, that said, "Oh, hey, my mom's real name is this. This is her occupation, and this is the address of her employer." So these comments appeared under Foodie Beauty's videos. This other creator believes that the person behind these accounts is Foodie Beauty herself. The reason they believe this is because Foodie monitors her comments. People cannot just necessarily go and post freely when somebody makes a comment. She's on the other end approving it. Allegedly, she also deletes a lot of comments. People are complaining about that as well, that comments that aren't favorable suddenly disappear, but that's a whole other matter. Foodie approves comments. So this other reactor thinks that Foodie either created these accounts and posted this information under her own videos so as to dox the other creator, or if it is somebody else, the comments still had to go through Foodie, which means that Foodie saw that it was dox information and she approved it anyway so that it could be visible to the public. So that's what initiated all of this. Foodie had also allegedly made some comments on Twitter about going scorched earth on this reactor. This reactor had information about Salah's family members and who they were. And they had that information for approximately 2 years and never did anything with it. However, now that this happened, that they were doxxed, either via or under Foodie Beauty or with Foodie's approval, they released the information. So what we are now aware of is Salah's sister, one of them, and her name and her YouTube channel, Salah's father's name, his LinkedIn page, and his YouTube channel. In my last video, I had talked about how Salah, according to Foodie, has multiple sisters. We know that one of them is a pharmacist, and either one or two of the rest are teachers. The one whose information is now out there is a teacher. She's also a very talented artist, and she seems like a lovely person who expresses herself well. Frankly, I think that she is what Foodie Beauty would hope to be, an articulate, professional, very talented, creative person. As far as Salah's father, the things which have come to light are mostly around his occupation and the fact that he is supportive of his children. We see that they comment back and forth to each other under the sisters' YouTube channel. There had been mutterings that the family had all gathered together recently because the father was receiving some type of recognition. And allegedly, this has been proven via his LinkedIn account, whatever this event was. Another thing that came to light is that the sweets that Foodie Beauty was showing that were purchased allegedly to fulfill somebody's request to watch her eat them, that they were perhaps purchased when Salah was attending this event on behalf of his father. That's a little bit unclear, but I just wanted to put it out there that supposedly there is some evidence that it was Salah who purchased these sweets. Now, what's interesting is that there are people from Gorl World, not necessarily creators, but just people who are involved, who have left comments for Salah's sister. One of the comments was a bit of a stretch, but they said that, she looks like a lovely person and that they are sorry that Foodie is dragging the family down and that Foodie didn't have nice things to say about the family because they didn't attend her and Salah's wedding. The sister actually liked this comment. So that tells us two things, that the sister is reading the messages that are being left for her. Oh, and I should have mentioned that the sister has not posted on her YouTube account in approximately 4 years. But now she's being active, at least she's reading the comments that are being left to her because she did leave a like on that particular comment. It also lets us know that they do not like Foodie. There's no reason, if you like your sister-in-law, you would not like that comment. It was not a favorable comment. So it gives us a glimpse that they, as we've known all along, do not approve of her and what she does. So how did we get here? Well, Foodie is being Foodie, yes, but what specifically triggered all of this? I think it's a combination of a number of things. Since anime came into the picture, Foodie has been feeling a certain way about herself. In her stream yesterday, she was saying that she feels good and she feels happy. And that is likely because she has been receiving attention and money from him and others who are just like him. This makes her feel good. It's put a pep in her step. And in some ways, it has made her quite manic. In the stream yesterday, she expressed knowledge of knowing that anime was in her chat under a different name. Have a listen to what she said and just how she said it.
Anime's here on a different account.
So you can see she says it very quickly, but also very confidently, with a bit of a smirk on her face, that he is in the chat under a different name. She likes that. So she is feeling very emboldened by all of this attention and by all of this money that she has been getting. It's because of him that she has felt emboldened to pull off the grift that she's pulling off by asking people to bypass YouTube and just contribute straight to her PayPal account. It's because she is feeling emboldened due to his actions. She did say yesterday that she was feeling good and she was feeling happy. Now, one could argue and say, well, that's because Salah participated in a video with her finally and it had a romantic tinge to it. No, I wouldn't say that that's it, because in this live stream that she did, she also once again said that they have separate rooms. Have a listen.
All of the katayef left, and there's the baklavas in Salah's room. I don't know if he ate it all, but it's not a sweet that I would binge out on because I don't know.
So that is 2 days in a row where she says Salah's room. I gave the first example in the last video I did. What I just showed you was the second time. Her behavior over the last few days has been very erratic. We've seen her have her lows. We've seen her rage. We see her now being happy and excitable. And all of that together leads one to believe that this is something that she would do, this being her exposing somebody else's information. Foodie appears to be going through some manic phase right now. And again, that is being bolstered by the attention that she is getting from the likes of this guy and people like him. Mania is often accompanied by people feeling that they can do certain things without consequence. And we're seeing that here. It is also oftentimes accompanied by hypersexualized behavior. And we've seen her boldly ramp up the feeder content. So it all sort of aligns that there is some manic phase going on here. And Foodie has also said that she believes that she does have some undiagnosed personality disorder. And I believe that to a certain extent, we may be witnessing. We also know that Foodie is extremely, extremely impulsive. So if in fact she did create accounts or approve information which doxed another person, that would fall under that umbrella of impulsiveness as well. Now, where does Salah fall in all of this, if anywhere? Well, I think at this point he is essentially a paid extra on the Foodie Beauty show. He participated in her Lady and the Tramp mukbang. He ate a bite of Anime's meatball and got up and left. There was one thing that struck me about that whole interaction. Roughly 2 weeks ago or so, between 2 and 3 weeks ago, I believe Foodie had said that Salah did not want to appear on camera because he was clean shaven. The man that is in the image on your screen right now has more than 2 or 3 weeks worth of facial hair growth, in my opinion. So once again, Foodie is telling on herself, and that was not the reason why Salah did not want to appear on live stream with her. I will leave it right there for now. Let me know what you think about all of this, and until the next one.